Hey, welcome to the Daily Bird for June 13th, 2019. Okay, a few things that are all going to kind of tie together here. This is what I want to talk about today. Game of Thrones is just finished shortly, a little while ago, and I'm not really talking about that. Like, that's considered like, and like, I'll say I wasn't thrilled with the ending, but I still really enjoyed the series overall. But it's not the best HBO series ever. And like HBO is they do some impressive stuff. They've made some impressive things over the years. As a TV show though, not as a 10-part miniseries kind of thing. I mean like an actual TV show that has multiple seasons. I think I could be wrong. Like, I know people love The Sopranos, but I'm not big on The Sopranos. I don't really care too much. But they have one TV show that, for me, still stands head and shoulders above every other thing they've ever done, and that's called The Wire. And you see, it seems dated now in a lot of ways, but not really, though. It still works so well on so many levels. And bringing all this together, this is Pride Month, I guess. Like, once upon a time there was Pride Day and then Pride Week and Pride Month. I'm not gay, obviously. I would be considered straight. I do have a few friends that are gay. Not many. I'm not going to be like, I am so woke. I'm not. I don't have a ton of friends that are gay. Or I may have some that I don't know about that have decided not to tell anyone yet. That's fine. I do have a few that actually are, and that's cool. That's fine. And there's a whole Jesus component to my thoughts on homosexuality and stuff. And at its heart, though, people are people, and Jesus loves everyone. But that's not actually what I'm talking about today. HBO has something that they had years before. If you want to talk about, there's a big push for inclusivity and stuff. And I agree, there should be more characters that are representing what the world looks like. So there definitely should be more black characters and Asian characters and Latino characters that are main characters and things, and gay characters and all the rest. Well, HBO, they're way ahead of the curve on this one, because they don't just have a gay character, they have the best gay character. And when I say that, they have the best character in television history who also is gay. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, Omar's coming. You need to watch The Wire. So The Wire has a bunch of swearing and some sex and stuff, so you can get around that. Shit tries your ears. I'm sure you've heard swear words before. The Wire is all about a bunch of detectives. Just to give you a recap, if you don't know what The Wire's about. It's a bunch of detectives back in the day in Baltimore that are trying to capture this drug kingpin guy and all his lieutenants and stuff. And it's all about how this unit tries to do this, and how they're like a ragtag bunch of people that have basically been thrown together to do this thing that no one expects them to do. And the drug guys are brilliant. They've made up a system and all this stuff, and they work really well. And the acting's great. It's a phenomenal cast, acting amazing. But there's this character named Omar, who is not a drug dealer per se. He is a drug dealer. He rips and runs is what he says. And he literally rips off other drug dealers for a living. That's what he does. He goes with a shotgun and rips off other drug dealers from their drugs and their money. And he is, hands down, as far as I can tell, feel free to tell me who you think the best character in TV history is, but Omar is the best character in TV history. Omar is black and gay, and this is years ago. And he's the best character. Now, he's not the main character of The Wire. But he is a reoccurring character that comes throughout it. And he's straight up the best character in TV history. He's super memorable. He's super quotable. He's incredibly cool. and he's this guy that does bad things but has a real code about himself and carries himself a very particular way and gets away with things that no one else would get away with in all sides of the story. And yeah, I was watching some videos on The Wire a little while ago, and then I saw one today, and I'm just like, man, I gotta talk about Omar, because Omar is so great. If you've never seen The Wire, it's 5 seasons long. I highly recommend it. First season's great. Second season seems to go like it's way different direction, but it's still really good. And then it gets back to the drug stuff, which is even better. But the second season makes sense as you go along, and it fills out the greater look, because it's basically Baltimore is where the season, like the series, is set, and it's a character, and so it's giving you all the aspects of Baltimore. Anyways, Omar's coming. Omar, coolest, best character in TV history. So check that out if you have never checked it out. See The Wire, watch The Wire, and then tell me Omar's not the coolest. You feel free, try. It's not, yeah. So that's all I got today. Thanks for watching, and God bless.